Welcome to the Block Party. My name is Seth Kushner. Today we are joined by a guy who everybody around here, they say nothing but great things about him. Jan Rutta, Stanley Cup champion. Welcome to the Block Party.
Thanks, Seth. Thanks for having me.
No problem. All right, the first thing I have to ask you, and I'll show the people at home, and I want to get this out of the way first. This picture that I found on your Instagram, it was from the boat parade. I don't know. Who is this man? He's the third picture on your boat parade that you took. I didn't know if it was somebody's dad. The more I stare at it, the more I think it was just a stranger that swam up to the boat. What's the explanation, Jan?
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know the guy, but we were just kind of having fun with the fans, and one of the fans started like swimming towards our boat with the beer can in his hand, and he passed the beer can to Pale. He poured it into the cup and then just like throw the whole beer at him. I think it was pretty fun.
Did you like the picture so much?
I watched the video so many times.
Oh, there's a video of it.
Yeah, there's a video.
Oh, I didn't know it was a video.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it's a video. Yeah.
I need to check that out.
Yeah.
So I asked the same question to Belmar, and I'll just ask it to you. Everybody down here, all the people in social media, everybody in promotions, they all say Jan is such a nice guy. Have you heard that about yourself before?
Now I heard it from you. It's good. It's good to hear that.
Okay, because I will tell you this: we were down here during like the Stanley Cup games. We were watching it down here because we had some work to do. And when you scored, there was like 7 or 8 people in this room. Like girls were hugging each other. There was tears. Everybody was so happy for you because you scored, because they all said how great of a guy you are. So I just want to know, how often do you think about that goal? Because you don't really poke them in that much. That's not really what they're asking of you. But Stanley Cup final goal, what did that feel like? And where's that puck?
Stanley Cup final goal. I don't think I have that puck. I have the puck from the series before, because that was my first goal in the playoffs. But yeah, I don't. It was the cheer because I don't think I scored the whole season, and then that was like my first goal of the season. So
were you surprised? Were you? I mean, are you?
No, I was kind of feeling it, like, because as a D-man who doesn't play on the power play, it's kind of. I was just telling this to Bogo the other day. Like, it's a numbers game, right? Like, you're just shooting from the blue line, and sometimes the pucks go in, and sometimes they don't. And you need from the point, you need a good screen, good shot. You need a lot of things go your way. So it's a numbers game.
Was there any moment where you thought somebody else tipped it in, or you knew you had that one?
No, like sometimes. Like when sometimes you score a goal and you don't even know it's going in.
Yeah.
But this one I had a pretty clear view, so it was really nice.
Well, everybody was happy for you. There were tears shed right in this very room just for you. So you need to know that there's a lot of love for you in this organization.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Are you one of the people? This is a huge deal. The news came out yesterday. Are you one of the guys going to Bogosian's house for Thanksgiving? They're making it seem like the Bogosian family is hosting the whole city of Tampa Bay. Are you involved in this, or are you doing your own thing?
No, definitely. I'll be stopping by. I know Thanksgiving's a big deal here in the U.S. and kind of growing accustomed to it. Because in Czech, Christmas is probably a big holiday for us, and I got to know that Thanksgiving is probably more important for you guys. So
yeah,
I really like the football game, and we always play the square game.
Yeah,
so that's a good opportunity for me to lose money. So
are you like into fantasy? Do you like the NFL, or you like?
Yeah,
are you just?
Yeah, I do. I do like I was following the NFL probably more when I was over in Europe than now. Now when we get a day off, I just like to chill. And in Europe the schedule was a little bit more relaxed. So every Sunday I had time. I had like the NFL Red Zone and everything going. So I knew like the rosters and everything, and now I'm just like, so I'll catch a game here and there.
Isn't that the greatest invention on earth, the Red Zone channel? Could you ever imagine could something for hockey be created like that, or there's just no way?
Yeah, I guess there's no way.
Yeah, you never know when someone's going to score or not.
I mean, it's like, it's the NFL, it's so nice. Like, they have like three game days, but like most of it's being played on Sunday, and it's just like one day dedicated to the sport in which we are playing any other day, and so kind of sucks, it would be nice to get the same attention, but Yeah, no, I like the Sundays.
All right, I have to find out. Last night, Bogosian, he scores also, and then there's a turkey in the locker room. I want to know, nobody asked any questions when that picture went up on social media. Was that planned? Was it because he had a goal? Do you know anything about it? Were you offended there was a turkey in there as soon as you guys won? Break this whole scene down for me, Jan.
I mean, there's been a lot of talks in the preseason and at the start of the season to stay hungry after going back to back. So coaches are picking the hungriest guy who was playing that game. So I guess Bogo was really hungry, and also he was cooking.
Well, so did you guys get the hungry guys? Do they get a turkey every game, or is it a different food?
It's different food. It's different food every time.
Have you been one of the most hungry guys this year?
No.
Oh.
I'm sometimes I'm pretty hungry, but I just never been recognized by the coaches.
We're gonna start doing the hungriest guy on the block party, and Jan, you're leading right now. You're in first place. I've had a bunch of players on so far this year, and I have not been able to ask any of them. BB wasn't there, Belmar wasn't there, Bogosian wasn't there. The ring ceremony at Mr. Vinnick's house, this one that just took place, Fall Out Boy was there. I don't know if you're a fan of their music, but to get a private concert at somebody's house is not something I've ever experienced. What was that like for you? And then we'll get to the rings.
Yeah, I mean the whole evening was unreal, and for me, I grew up on bands like Sum 41, Offspring, and Bad Religion. So
well, look at that! Wow, we got something in common there.
So having a band like that, that was amazing. And I had a pretty good time that night. I think everybody enjoyed it. But yeah, I was pretty excited.
When did you know that Fall Out Boy was going to be there? Was it a surprise? Did they just go, "Hey, it's Fall Out Boy"? I mean, you probably saw a stage there. I've never been to a house with a stage, so I know this didn't happen the first time around because you guys were in season. There was just so much stuff that was happening, but I'm glad you got to have a proper celebration that way. What'd you think about the rings this year, especially compared to last year?
I mean, I like them both. This year's ring are a little heavier, a little more shiny, but I love them both,
You ever put them on and just look at them? When's the last time you wore them? Was it at the ring ceremony?
No. I sometimes I just take it out, and just
wear them.
Just wear them for a bit, and then I just put it in a box bear.
That's smart. That's way better than just locking it in a safe. You got to take it out remind yourself that you're a champion. Remind yourself that you're still hungry for another one. I don't think you can forget that. So did Fall Out Boy? Did it seem like it was cool for them to hang out and play for you guys? I think that's got to be one of the better gigs to play for the Stanley Cup champions.
I mean, I hope, they're like, I guess they were paid to be there.
Yeah.
No, they put on a great show. They hang out with us a little bit after. So it's tough to say. I had a few beers that night. So it's tough to say. But
did they have the Stanley Cup on stage? I thought I saw some pictures with it there.
Yeah. The Stanley Cup was on stage. I think at one point I was taking a picture with the drummer and I was giving him my ring so he can post for the photo with the ring on.
That's incredible. So, Brian Briesman, people give me a lot of information, inside information here with guests that I have on the blog party. And Briesman told me, ask about your Cup Day. You had it in Prague, which he said was the greatest city in the world. So tell me about your Cup Day and how much planning went into it. And is Prague the greatest city in the world?
Well, of course.
Okay.
Of course I'm going to say that. But, the planning, it was, I was losing my mind for a little bit. I think my girlfriend can attest to that. It was kind of like a planning wedding just for yourself. I think like 4 weeks went into that, and it was stressful because the timeline was changing. But everything fell into place, and the day was awesome.
What did you do? You ate something out of it, right?
Yeah, I had. I was thinking because guys were eating French guys. They were eating poutine, and I like. My favorite food from like Czech cuisine, it wouldn't look good in a cup. So I went. So it would look gross.
What is it? What's your favorite dish?
It's called svíčková.
Oh my god!
Which is kind of like you have of course you have dumplings because it's Czech, right? And then you have like a beef, and then you have like it's the svíčková sauce, but it would look like
it would look not good,
It would look like a soup with dumplings, So
yeah.
So I went with the classic goulash, and I got ripped for it in the Czech media for that. You know.
Did they seriously rip you? Is the Czech media?
Yeah, they ripped me that it was like dishonest to the cup or something.
Really?
Yeah. It was
Oh, they weren't happy that you brought the cup back home. I mean, it doesn't happen that much, right?
Yeah,
and it's there in the Czech Republic, and they're mad at you for what you ate out of it.
Yeah. But like there were like two sides to it, but. I certainly get some mad fans.
Well, so what else did you do that day? And what was the toughest part about coordinating it? Was it actually when it would be in your hands? And do you live in Prague during the off season, or were you going over there just to bring the cup?
Yes, like the timelines were because you only get we didn't even get 24 hours, so I was just like, you have so many ideas, and I wanted to like show it to us.
What was an idea you wanted to do but you couldn't do?
Well, I guess just to have it a little longer and show it to more people. But so I live in Prague, but I definitely wanted to show it to the young hockey players from my hometown. So I went the day before. I went to Pally's party actually, and I wanted to make sure because I had a small private plane from Pally because Pally lives in really small town. Far from my town. So,
really?
Yeah. So I was getting up at like 6 a.m. We took a small plane to my hometown, close to my hometown. We were landing on like a field. It was scary, but yeah, we got to my hometown. I headed there for like the small hockey players, and a couple it was like an open event. Then I told my dad that I'll give him 1 hour into like one of like spot of his choosing, so like I guess like a place where he likes to go.
What was it,
dance.
A bar or was it somewhere nice?
It's kind of like a theater, but also like there's like a outside patio. So we were roasting a pig, and so it was like a wider like a family and friends. So that was nice, and then we took a bus to Prague. And
you did it all. I could see why this was hard to coordinate. This is very, you couldn't waste a minute.
Yeah, I couldn't. And everything went on time. I don't know how that happened. Because like everybody wants like another picture. Everybody wants another like drink out of the cup. So yeah, everything was on time. So it was good.
And then they just rip it out of your hands at midnight, right? And they take it to the next guy.
Yeah, you know what? I was kind of because then I went to Old Town Square. Like just like really close family. We just had a moment there. The weather was beautiful. The view was beautiful, and then I took it to my favorite beer hall. I just told the manager like, hey, like I'll bring a cup here. It was like, oh, okay. So then I showed up, and there was like regulars sitting there. So it was like,
were they going crazy? Because that's the best. I mean, that's the coolest part of the Stanley Cup is when it just shows up, not only around Tampa Bay, but you're talking about any country. We're just sitting in a bar and the Stanley Cup goes in.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of cool for like the people. You're just like going for a lunch or for a dinner, and then just like some meathead brings like this like big cup, and starts like pouring beer into it, and so it was good. But then I had like I finished the day with like a party. I think it was like 150 people. So when the party started, I just put the cup in one corner and I went on the other side of the room, and and everybody got to enjoy the cup. So, and like I wasn't even arguing the guys. Like when they took the cup, I was like, okay, yeah. Like I was so tired.
Well, I don't even think you can argue. I think they'll take you down, right? I mean, they look like they're just meek men that are carrying the cup. But I think if it comes time where somebody wants the cup for an extra 5 minutes, I don't even think they allow that at all. They're on a tight schedule.
Yeah. I mean, I know like the day after my day, there was just a travel day, so I could probably argue a little bit, but. I had a great relationship with like my two cup guys, Mario and Howie. They were great, and they were saying like, hey, like there is a reason we take it like at the midnight because that's when like the cup gets damaged or broken or goes missing, So I wanted them to have a good memories of Prague. So I wasn't arguing.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Jan, so I want to ask you, you and Victor Hedman, you guys get paired up a lot. Why do you guys work so well together? Something I feel like I heard Brian Engblom say on TV last year was that, and this is something I didn't know, is that the way Victor plays, he can play more offensively when you're with him for some reason, however that works. What is it that works so well between you guys?
To be honest, I don't know. We don't like with Victor. We don't really talk that much hockey. We just go out there and play, and it works. I'm pretty lucky that it works.
Really?
But
there's just not. You guys just have that built-in chemistry.
It's not like we're like watching video or anything like that. But for me, like before I got to US, I was an offensive defenseman, so I guess I can kind of see what he's thinking and how he sees the play. So. Obviously I'm there to support him. So I don't know. Maybe I can read him easier. I don't know.
Have you ever yelled at him for anything?
No, you don't yell at Victor Hedman.
Well, that was just to set up this question. Has he ever yelled at you or no?
Not really. He usually yells at the refs a lot, so they take most of the blame.
He seems like such a nice guy, but he's not taking any crap out there on the ice from the refs.
No.
Nor should he. Are there any block shots in your career that you still feel? Is there one that just comes to your mind instantly, or they all kind of blend together?
I mean, the one I took in the bubble, that sucked. I mean, it was first or second game in the bubble. And
Columbus?
No, that was even like the round robin.
Oh, the round, okay.
And we played Boston. It was a game for nothing. I broke my ankle, and I knew the closest, like the fastest I could get into the game would be finals. So I knew I would have to stay in a bubble for basically 2 months, just getting ready, maybe playing in the finals. So. Yeah, that sucked, but we got the cup at the end, so it's that was a good block.
Do you know your ankle is broken as soon as that happens?
I was hoping not, but I finished the game, but I felt it was not great.
Oh man, how do you block a shot and try to avoid that happening? I'm surprised, guys. I can't imagine throwing myself in front of a puck. I know that you guys have to do that from time to time, but is there any way to make sure that you don't break an ankle, or just to hope it doesn't hit you there?
No, I mean I'm wearing a shot blockers, and it was actually really unlucky. Like it went underneath the shot blocker. So like from now on, like I have like custom made those shot blockers so they go like underneath the skate, because like the puck went like kind of like underneath the skate. So, just learn something every day.
Good Lord. I feel like I need to wear those just to walk around in life. Let's talk about your goal song now. You've had, I think, my producer, Steven, told me that I think your career high in points with the Lightning is 8. I know we're not worried about points, and you have, 5 this year? 5. So you're racking up the points. You have a goal song. Did they approach you about this? Did you approach them? How was a goal song picked? How'd you settle on this?
I don't know. I think like a month ago we had a discussion. Shu had a sick goal song, and Hedy is having a goal song this year. So we were just like chatting with Breezer and Trevor, and like they were open to guys having their goal song. So I was just like thinking, but like I couldn't think of one. And then like one day it just kind of hit me, like I'm skating with the Prague team for 3 years now in the off season. And they have this like all-time hockey goal song, and like I really like it, so I was like, why not?
Did you think about using Sum 41 or Offspring or Bad Religion or any of the favorite bands that you mentioned before?
Not really. Like I don't think those songs are really like a goal song. Like I don't know. I would have to like really think about it, but maybe.
What's your favorite goal song on the team? Who do you really, after they score, who do you really enjoy hearing their song?
I like Stammer. Stammer, like when he scores so often. And when he scores, that's a good one.
Which let me ask you, who's got a harder shot, Bogo from like the blue line or Stammer from his office? So who would you least rather be in front of that puck?
In front of the puck?
Yeah, who?
Bogo.
Bogo?
Yeah, Bogo. Because Stammer is usually gonna like snipe it by me. So he, like no offense to Bogo, but like Stammer's got that spot for a reason. He's one of the few guys in the league that really can like there's not a lot of guys that can shoot a puck like that hard and that accurate. So
what's it like going against those guys in practice every single day?
Well, I'm lucky, I'm not on penalty kill one. That's Cherny's job. So it's good.
Are you happy? Are you happy about that? Are you happy you don't have to be on the PK?
No, like I
You'll do what you have to do, right?
No, like I take pride in that. I like playing PK and blocking shots. Just comes with it, and even just like even if it hurts, just getting like a big block. It's sometimes it's the spark that your team needs during the game. So yeah, I like it.
What do you think when Maroon was fighting Chara the other night? Right from the start, did you feel like the team needed that? Did you hear anything behind the scenes about how that came to be?
I don't know. Like I was thinking maybe it was because of the game 3 years ago in Boston.
Was it?
I don't know. Maybe Chara was just trying to fire the Islanders. I don't know. I loved it though.
Yeah, you was like, so there wasn't like he wasn't saying, "Hey guys, I'm gonna fight Chara as soon as the puck drops." There wasn't any of that. Those things just happen out on the ice, and you're surprised like we are.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
I'm
awesome.
just like looking for the puck, and then like Visas will glow, and I was just like, "What's happening?" And then Patty's fighting. It's not the first time it happened. I'm just like, okay.
Definitely not. Jan Rutta, listen, man, thank you very much for stopping by the block party. You are a nice guy. I can see why everybody has said that about you. I appreciate you hanging with us, and I'm sorry what the Czech has said about you in the media. I'm going to let them know immediately that they need to erase any nasty things they've said about you. You showed absolutely no disrespect to the Cup or your country. I'm sure they'd love to hear from me. Thank you, Jan. I appreciate it.
Okay, thanks for inviting.